I'm Lorina. I'm number 22 on the women's soccer team. I'm a transfer from Northwestern Ohio and play right now here in my first season as a defense midfielder. And I'm going to answer now some questions.
The first question is, what are you currently most obsessed with?
Okay. I think most obsessed about is, of course, soccer. It's my big passion, and I love to watch games, especially right now the Women's Champions League is running the first round, so I love to watch that. Otherwise, family, friends, a team, like getting to know the new school, I think is also something I'm really curious about. Okay. I think I would go with a lot of people on my team, also from the past and now, because it's a very fun team. It's fun to watch. I think some of them are getting scared pretty easy, so I think a dark cave would be a challenge for some of them. But yeah, I think overall, I would definitely take my defense because those are the girls that are holding my back, my midfielders. We're all sticking together, so I don't think there are like specific people I would choose, but definitely would feel comfortable with them. Question was, who brought me to soccer, right? And kept me there.
Got you into soccer,
Okay.
As a kid and stuff. Yeah.
I think it was my older brother who always played soccer, and also my mom. I grew up in a really soccer family, and she had older brothers. So she was always had a passion for soccer and was always into it. And then having a little daughter who's also into soccer was always something that supported me a lot. Both of my parents were always there, going with me to soccer games, watching every game. Until today, they're watching all of the games, even though I'm in the US. And they're sometimes at 2 a.m. in Germany. Like, my family is always very supportive about it. And I really like this, and I think this always helped me keep going with soccer.
Huh. Yeah, the live streams probably help out families a lot.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Because I know yesterday when you guys were playing Seton Hill, one of the girls' family was from New Zealand and they were watching it.
Yeah.
They like send in a little email or whatever, like, thank you for the game, we're watching from New Zealand and stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool to see it. And also, I mean, we re-watch it, but also for our families to see us, to kind of interact with us. Because after the game, I always get a text message of my family. They're like, hey, saw your game. And it's very nice to interact this way also with your family back home and friends.
They still get to see you in the flesh. Like, it's like, like to see you move.
Yeah, exactly. Really they can still be there and be supportive, even though I moved away, which is nice. I like that.
Question was
my first memory of soccer. Yeah. My first memory of soccer is when my mom brought me to the first soccer practice. And I remember, I think it was raining that day, and it was muddy and dirty. And I don't know if she expected if I would ever like it because it was all dirty and muddy. But I loved it. I just loved to play soccer, be with the other kids, running around, chasing the ball. And I don't know, since then I always loved playing in the rain. Like, I just love it. It's amazing. The ball is fast. And
you guys just missed out last Saturday on playing in the rain.
Exactly. It was like right after, and I love playing in the rain. It's really good.
How old were you when you first practiced? When it was
I think about 4 or 5 years old. I don't know for sure when I had my first practice, but I was pretty young. But I always played in the yard and like back home with friends. So.
Wow, you were young.
Yes, like soccer is the sport in Germany, and
like just when you're learning to run, you were playing soccer.
Yeah, the ball was always around with me. Even sometimes I carried it in my hands, but it was mostly on my feet.
Like a lot of famous soccer players, when they were kids, used to go to bed with a soccer ball.
Yeah.
That was like their thing.
Yeah, that was me. As a kid, I often had soccer balls everywhere. I still have so many. They are laying around all over the house. And
yeah. Do you think you have more pillows or soccer balls?
Definitely balls.
More balls.
Yeah, 100%. 100% more balls, yes.
That's good. All right, ready to rock and roll?
Yeah. I do think there are some differences in the soccer. The US is a lot of physical. That's also something I had to get used to as a player. It is a lot more running without the ball than it is in Europe. In Europe, you let the ball more run than you actually. So it's a lot tactical and technical, while the US is often on full speed all the time. While in Europe, they're like, okay, let's settle down, let's keep the ball, keep possession, and then when it's on, we go. While the US is like, okay, let's try until we get through. And that's the mentality I had to get used to. But I like it. It's a lot physical, and I slowly got used to. And especially playing now with a lot of American teammates, it helped me to get used to it.
I never knew that.
After my degree at UNOH, I always wanted to continue my bachelor because I did the associates in mechatronic there, and I always wanted to be an engineer, so I wanted the bachelor for sure, but they didn't offer it, unfortunately. So I started to look for a transfer, and Coach Pete found me on my agency for college athletes. It was a simple email with some information about the school. We got to know each other really fast in some emails, some calls. We had a great connection from the beginning. So I think that helped me, and then he invited me to come here, and I met him in person. That was basically the day I decided to come here because I was very comfortable with being here and learning from him. So it was a really quick deal to come here.
Well done, Pete. Well done.
Yeah.
You did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm happy here. I'm happy recruited.
This campus is kind of magical in its own way.
Yeah, it's pretty, and it's also so close together. It has a lot to offer.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
My favorite moment so far was definitely my 2 goals. I mean, as a defender, it's always a highlight to score, especially. I think it was pretty special goals for me, coming here new and then scoring right from the start, basically. I really like that. I had my first assist before that with Regan. So I do think those are special moments connected to soccer, but also getting to know the team. I was pretty nervous to come here, meeting the new team, being the new girl again. So yeah, I think that's some of my favorite moments are mostly with the team and hanging out, doing stuff together, having meals together, cooking as a team. So.
Is this your second year in a row of being the new girl?
No.
So last year, so it was 2 years ago that you were like.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I moved the first time to the US, I was new, and then now here again. Okay. Before the season, I wish I would have told myself to be more confident, to not be shy. I am the new player that was just brought in here, but I wish I would have taken maybe some leadership a little bit earlier on the season, taking on some younger girls maybe a bit earlier than I maybe did now on the field, and just being more myself on the field. Because I think at the beginning I tried too much to fit in, which made it harder to actually fit in.
Yeah.
So I think just doing what I do, having fun, getting to know the girls would have been the better option than trying to analyze too much.
Pete didn't bring you in to fit in. Like
Yeah.
Pete knew your strengths and he wanted you to play to your strengths. So
Yeah,
I'm sure he's
and that I had to figure out for a while, but
Yeah.
I think now I'm pretty at a good spot with the team and
Yeah.
can move on from there.
You've done an excellent job, though.
Thank you.
From watching on, you can see that.
Thanks.
And then, what do you hope to tell yourself in the future after the season's over?
After the season, hopefully that we made it. Like, we made it as a team, we figured it out, we got together as a team, and just being like, with a good feeling for next year also, going into spring, into the break, and being like, we really did everything we could as a team to turn around maybe what we've lost in other games.
Yeah.
So. I do think talking German helps me a lot to impress my emotions, my feelings on the field. It's just, I speak the whole day English, and then having an emotion just doesn't translate into English for me, especially on the pitch. In that moment just comes what first is in my head, and 90% of the time that's in German. And they're not always the English words to describe what I'm feeling in that moment, and the English word, even if it translates, doesn't have the same meaning for me in that moment as it does in German. So I have to talk at this moment German, and just to move on and let it out, to have the emotion that I have in that moment. And yeah, that's why I often speak some words in German on the pitch, which my team has recognized more and more. But yeah, it will keep happening.
Okay, that's good. That's good. How do you feel about that? You're good?
Yeah. Yeah, what I miss most about home is, I think, of course, my family, friends, the culture, and also the food. I really miss European food. I mean, I love being in the US. Some things are here different than back home, but I miss that a lot. Um, Being with my family, friends, especially like special days, like birthdays, events, when the whole family comes together and you're just on the phone on FaceTime and you cannot be there physically. I think that's one of the hardest times. But these are also the moments where California becomes more my home, because I mentioned earlier the team is kind of here, my family, my social life. So small things like having meals together is something big that I value at home. So having here meals together with my team, spending time with them, getting to know them better, are definitely the things that make me feel home most.
What dishes do you miss? Like, what food dishes do you miss from Europe that you wish you had here? For you.
Especially it's different kinds of meat that we eat at home. Like we eat it for lunch, sometimes for breakfast. It's like small meals. It was often my lunchbox when I was a kid. We have really good bakeries, like different kinds of bread. So that is something I miss a lot. It's more the small things. It's not like big fancy meals. It's more like the everyday things that I miss.
You should be good. Take your time.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, my go-to meal after games is definitely barbecues. I love making barbecues, just the environment, being with the people, putting on the meat on the grill, sitting on the fire, being with the family and friends. So I think that's one of my favorites. And as I mentioned, we have a lot of different kinds of meat in Germany. So I think a German barbecue is very different to an American. So yeah, I really love barbecues. Putting on different stuff, different meat, different vegetables.
Do you have a favorite like meat variety for like meat dish for a barbecue?
Um, no, not really. Like I like to try different things, different kinds of meat. And it's not that in Germany, like you put one on and that's what you eat. You put on a lot and everyone takes a little bit of everything. So you can try different kinds of meat, different sausages from different animals. So it's like a big coming together. Everyone brings something and you share with everyone.
Bring your own food.
Yeah, you bring everyone and then you share with everyone. And everyone can try from everyone.
Who back home in your family would be like if you're gonna go to a barbecue, you're really excited to try this person's dish. Does that make sense? Like, see what I'm asking there?
Yeah. My mom always likes to try new things, which I really like. And my dad too, he loves barbecue. So sometimes we have like fancy things that we never tried before. Instead of using our kitchen, we would use the barbecue. Germans love to do barbecues. As soon as it's a little bit nicer outside, we start with our barbecues.
That's true.
So
Cleanup's easier too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as soon as it starts, even if we eat inside, we will make the food outside on the grill and then take it inside and eat.
Oh, that's the way to do it. That's
Yeah.
the way to do it. Get all the smoke out of the house too.
Exactly.
All right, I think that's it.
All right. I think a player I always admired was Toni Kroos. He's a big idol for me, playing for the national team for so many years, playing for Real. So I think he's a really good player. I think also kind of similar type of player that I play. So as a kid, I always also supported Jennifer Marochan, who's a German national team player and played long years for Frankfurt and Olympique Lyon. She's more forward than I actually play, but just her technique, her shooting skills were always impressive for me as a kid. And I bought jerseys of her and I was really impressed by her. Now that I'm older, I'm still a huge fan of Toni Kroos. I mean, his style of play has never changed. So I think he's still a very impressive person. Another player that I kind of added to that is Svenja Hud, who's the captain of the national team right now. She's doing impressive on the field. She's also more offense than I play, but also her mentality, the technical skills, and the leadership that she puts to the national team is impressive, and I like to look up to them.
Oh, okay. That's perfect.
All right.
All right, should we already open the others, or?
Yeah, we'll bring them all over. Bring them all over. All right. So, to wrap up the interview, we got 3 different types of German coffee. You got not coffee, chocolate. It is whatever. You got Kinder. Did you say Kinder? Kinder?
Kinder Bueno.
Kinder Bueno. Okay. Okay. And then you have, how do you say?
Toffifee.
Toffee.
Yeah.
Toffifee?
Toffifee.
Toffifee? All right. And then over here we have
Rittersport.
Rittersport.
Rittersport. It means basically a knight.
Knight?
Yeah.
Knight?
Knight sport. Yeah, like the
really?
warrior. Yeah.
Huh. Oh, like
means,
you guys playing Ganon. Like
yeah,
the knights.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, a knight
okay.
and then sport, basically.
Oh, knight sport.
Yeah.
Ritter. How do you say knight again?
Ritter.
Ritter?
Yeah.
I like that. There's like a weird odd level of aggression to it. All right.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So which one do you want to try first?
We can start with that.
Show
you how to open it.
Yeah, show how to open it because this is all a learning curve for me.
Yeah, it's pretty a perfect square, but you first have like the line on the back. So
Okay.
you first go against the break.
Okay.
Break all 4 rows down.
Okay.
And then you just go to the middle and break it.
This is wild.
And when you squeeze it,
Okay.
it opens itself. And then
Yo, no way.
you can just grab it.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but we'll try. I'll go big. I'll go
Yeah,
big.
you
I'll go big.
big one.
All right. You want perfect. All right.
We're
Let me try it here. Let's try this here. Okay.
Okay.
So this has got hazelnut. Are you allergic to nuts or anything?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure before we eat this. Okay. Well, it's definitely chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's milkier.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's very
I like the
creamy.
nuts. I'm not usually a big nut guy. Like I like peanuts. I like salted peanuts, but
It's very like
yeah,
creamy.
it's
And
really
yeah.
creamy. There's like that purple chocolate brand, like milk or whatever.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't like it, but I like this more. I do.
It's a good brand. I love it.
I like this a lot more. I don't like the Milka too much. It's like too creamy for me.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Okay.
This is like a little bit more stronger taste.
Yeah, it does. It actually has a flavor to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't bad. I'm gonna put the rest in.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Not gonna lie. You should bring. Are you gonna bring this to like other teammates and shit? Just
Yeah,
for
I'm
shit?
gonna let my team try.
Okay. Which one do you want to try next?
We're gonna just roll the bueno.
Roll the Brano? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there a way to open this? Or you just open it? Or just open it?
Just open.
All right. That's perfect. Well done. Oh wow. This is like if you had like kids for trick or treating. This
Yeah,
would be a really good
Like
gift.
normally you have them like in a little bar.
Okay.
And you, like break them down.
Oh.
But I think this is like a
this
Halloween,
is-
like more
okay.
sharing version of it.
I see.
They have like a cream inside.
Mm. Wow. This one's good.
Yeah.
I really like, man, this is really sweet.
Yes, but it's so good with the cream and everything. They have it in different flavors with coffee taste and this nougat.
That's really good.
Mhm.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Wow. Ren did tell me that you guys know your candy. Like, you guys know your sweets.
Yes, we do. We're obsessed with them and we love them.
Wow. Like, this is how you guys get at like the sweetness of your personalities, like through chocolate. Yeah, I can
That's
see
one way
it.
to put it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. This shit's good. That's very good. All right. And then this one is toffee?
Toffifee.
Toffifee. So it's like
We write it different in German actually.
Really? How do you spell it?
Toffee.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
much easier.
Yeah.
Toffee. Okay. Is that close?
Yeah.
Oh, it's close.
Toffee.
Okay. And you just take it out and eat it?
Yes. And then you have like you have to push on there.
Okay.
And then it comes out. If you push it
Oh, yo, you guys think about everything. Here you go. Here you
yeah,
go.
well, that's a meaning.
Everything. That is incredible.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's wild. All right. Is it? Did you just eat it?
Yeah, there's a nut inside, but you just eat it all in one.
Oh, you don't all want it?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. It's chewy.
There's
Okay.
a nut inside.
This one's more of an experience than the other two.
This is more for like older kids actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a little kid would
adults love
choke.
that.
I could see a little kid choking on this shit. Like
Oh, yeah?
it's really chewy. This is more of a meal than the other ones. Like this one,
Yeah.
this one like once you eat a toffee,
But
it's in your mouth.
You cannot stop.
No.
When you start, you can't stop until
No.
it's finished. It is so hard to stop at that.
It is, and it's like it's been in here for like a solid 30 seconds now. I'm still going through it.
Yeah, you have something of it for a while.
How do people eat 24 of these? That's crazy.
Believe me, it goes by fast.
It goes by fast.
Yeah,
It
especially
does.
when you have friends around you, it's like gone so quickly.
That's crazy. That was very good.
Yeah.
Damn.
You like it?
Yeah, that was actually very good. I don't usually enjoy candy as much as I enjoyed that. That was very good. Thank you, Lorina.
About Germany.
That was really good. Wow. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
That was really good. How do you guys celebrate Halloween over in Germany?
Kids go trick and treating, but
They do?
we don't celebrate it as much as here.
As much
We
as
use
here?
it more like to scare the bad, basically.
Oh, okay.
Which is like the traditional.
Yeah.
While in the US, kids are here dressed like princess or like a firefighter.
Oh.
We do this on Carnival. We have
Okay.
Carnival where you can dress what you want.
Oh.
And then on Halloween, you do something scary.
Oh,
That scares
okay.
the bad.
So like down in New Orleans, they have like Mardi Gras, like Fat Tuesday, which is like their big carnival, like a lot of colors, people dress
exactly.
up.
That's what we
Okay,
have.
so you guys
We
have
have Carnival in
Okay.
winter, spring,
Okay.
where everyone is
Oh,
dressed
on
up.
Fat Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, it may not be Fat Tuesday for you guys, but
Yeah,
the day
it's similar.
the day right before Ash Wednesday, they
Yeah,
have
it's for us an entire week,
the
actually.
entire week. No way.
But-
You guys let it all out. All right, that's actually really nice. All right. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much for
That was a lot of
letting me
fun.
do this.
Yeah, this was actually a blast. Thank you, Lorina. I'm
Yeah,
see how
good.
this might be like a separate video, but we'll put it all on the same shit. I don't really care. All right, thank you so much, Lorina. I really appreciate it.